Hi, this is Misha, and this isn't exactly going to be your average Steyr AUG video. I have a new product to show you today, and it's based on an old product. So this is the original standard Steyr AUG A3. This one's from 2013. It has the standard weight 16-inch barrel. This has the fixed rail because it's an A3, not an M1. We have the 1.5 optic, often called the armored pickle. We have the folding grip. And we have the standard Steyr 30-round mag with black stock. Now, one of the AUG's features is its quick change barrel. Pull this back, we're going to lock open, and we can press this catch here with our thumb, rotate, and we're out. Now, many would consider this a gimmick. When guns have quick change barrels, there's usually not much you can do with it. It might be good for cleaning, but that's about it. I'm thinking of things like the Beretta ARX 100, or guns like the Bushmaster ACR, where they promise new barrels and conversion kits, and they don't come out with them, or they're years late. Well, not Steyr. We have the 16-inch barrel. They also offer these with a 20-inch rifle profile. And now we have this. This is a 24-inch heavy profile barrel with attached folding bipod. And it goes in even easier, well, if you're not sitting down. A lot of length here. Then the other one came out. You don't even push the button. It self-locks in. This barrel is a modern recreation of the original Steyr AUG LMG. And of course, let's get rid of this 30-round mag. We don't want that for this. We want this. This is the 42-round mag, which was originally made, and still is today, for the AUG LMG. So we have this heavy profile here. These barrels come in as blank virgin mandrels from Steyr in Austria. They are finished out here by FN under contract. They are cold hammer forged, chrome lined, and usually have a 1 in 9 twist rate, although 1 in 7 is theoretically possible. To go with it, we have a modern version of the classic Steyr bipod. This is made out of a lightweight but durable alloy. When it's folded up, it acts as a barrel shroud and protects you from its heat. When it's down, you can extend the legs, and these extend out just about enough where it will not be too unwieldy with the 42-round mag. It also swivels side to side and is held on by the standard flash hider. Now, this is something that's been in the works for 6 years now, and I will take partial credit for it. I'm not known for taking credit often, but this bipod is manufactured by Worx up in Illinois, and it's taken a long time to come to market. There's been a few, first it was getting the drawings from Steyr. We tried contacting them. They did not have the tooling to make the original bipods anymore. They had some prints and things, but basically it was a reverse engineer. Plus, you're looking at something made in the 80s versus something made today. Manufacturing techniques have changed a lot since then. So it was a little bit of updating and, modernizing. Just the A3 is a little different from the original A1. Once this was all patented out, and models and prototypes had been made out of polymer and 3D printing and all that, various contractors, machine shops were looked at to make them. A few came close, but in the end the project fell through. And even once one of the prototype bipods was destroyed during shipping. So it's been a long road, but finally Worx gave up trying to subcontract the work out. Recently they expanded their machine shop and had the capacity to make these, so they just started making them themselves, which I think is good. They're known for making suppressors and suppressor parts for the AUG and Tavor, and I've been dealing with them for 10 years now, and really good people. Still a small company, still pretty family owned, that kind of thing, not big corporation. So they brought this to market for AUG collectors like myself, because I think the LMG configuration is just great. When Steyr released the original AUG, the standard infantry version had a 20-inch barrel. 16-inch was considered the carbine. There was also a short CQB barrel at about 13.5 inches, and there was the 24-inch heavy LMG barrel with attached bipod. And the LMG would also fire from an open bolt and was full auto only. It didn't have semi-auto, it was an option. Thanks to the AUG's modularity, it was very easy to convert even to the open bolt. All you had to do is replace the bolt, the trigger pack, and you were ready to go from an infantry rifle to a light machine gun. In the 80s, Steyr would send some LMG barrels over, and today these are extremely valuable. They are anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 the few times when they show up on Gunbroker. So having a reproduction bipod on an original Steyr modern made barrel with the correct heavy profile is just awesome. The one thing we don't have yet is a copy of the original muzzle brake. And before we get on this video, Jay diligently spent about 15 minutes looking through the internet to see if anyone had a brake, and they're not available out there, and they're very unique and different, so there's not anything that could be a stand-in. So eventually we'll have a reproduction of the brake made as well, probably coming in next year, 2018. But for now, we've got the standard A3 tulip flash hider on, and at least is at a very appropriate part. And to be honest, in semi-auto with this heavy barrel, there's really no recoil anyway. The whole point of the original brake was to compensate in full auto fire. So that good old steel case. Yep, same thing. Clear. You get me with about 15 of those. They were literally landing in my lap. I hopped up. So if it's in the video, it's going to be hilarious.
Functioned a lot better that time.
Yep. There we go.
It's fine.
Ow.
Did it hit you?
3 times in the cheek.
You're a professional.
I didn't move. Well, you've seen us shooting it now. It cycled very well. We needed to break it in a bit with some brass cased. After we just fired a few rounds of brass through it though, it started to eat steel. I think I'm the only one that has an AUG that will, generally speaking, eat steel online. Everyone always says, oh, everyone knows AUGs don't eat steel. I haven't really found this to be true exactly. At most, you need to set the gas setting to the adverse position. But other than that, they're, generally speaking, once you break them in a wee bit, good to go. My 16-inch barrel here will eat steel without difficulty because I've had several hundred rounds through it. This one was brand new today, so it's still in its break-in phase. But towards the end, it was running very, very smoothly with the steel-cased Wolf. We would never try Tula in it. Tula is just too light to cycle any bullpup in my experience. It was extremely fun to shoot. This thing is very well balanced. Even though you have all this hanging out the front, this bipod is still quite lightweight. This barrel, while heavy, doesn't throw it off very much. And you also still have this vertical grip to help control it. As you saw me firing too, when in the bipod position, this hook in the back of the stock is meant for the offhand to wrap around, sort of like on an RPK. And we had a lot of fun with it. We were out shooting all day today, and while most of the guns we brought, we were ready to call it good. This is one that both Jay and I agreed we wouldn't have minded putting another 100 rounds or so through each. We weren't quite, full, but it was getting dark, and well, we can take it out next time. It gives us something to look forward to. Ozark Bear Arms, my company, has these for sale on Gunbroker. And retail price is $6.99. You can also, of course, get them from Worx. And pretty much the two, I'm probably the main distributor for these just because I've been on their tail for so long to get it done and supplied pictures and assistance where I could in my small way. Mostly just, giving encouragement that these would be popular and supplying information on the original LMGs when necessary. But it's a neat product. Obviously, this would come off if you, for some reason, bought one of these with the bipod and then changed your mind. All you have to do is unscrew the check nut on the flash hider, and this just comes off. So it's not permanently affixed, like, say, on an RPK where you have to remove the front sight base. You just have to take the flash hider off, and then it just slides off. So it's semi-permanently on there at best. But yeah, we just wanted to share something new. There hasn't been a lot new this fall to share about, and it's not a whole new gun, but it is a new accessory for your gun that really changes a lot. We did not get to test it for accuracy much today, but since the original 24-inch barrel AUG, military AUG, has been used by some militaries as a DMR, next time we will test it for longer ranged accuracy with good 62 grain ammo, and we'll report back. We're expecting it to be at least a little bit superior to the 16-inch barrel. I mean, for 8 extra inches, you hope, plus the bipod and everything else should be giving it a little better stability. Well, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. If you liked the video, please click like. If you haven't already subscribed, well, you know the routine by now, I bet. Really appreciate it if you would. As always, this is Misha, and please tune in again next time for more hopefully interesting videos. We'll catch you then.